Clap. Oh, we should do clap.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Hello,
We
guys.
finally. We did it.
We made it.
We prepared this for not that long ago.
3 weeks maybe.
3 weeks? 4 weeks?
3주? 4주?
I think
맞아.
we did quite quick.
When we ate, when you ate
We were
닭갈비.
eating 닭갈비 near
맞아,
your
맞아.
place.
맞아. 한 달.
And I said, 준아, 팟캐스트 어때?
What is podcast?
And then I told him what a podcast is. And it was good. Good idea. So
yeah, it was so good.
let's do.
Yep.
And we did.
So we checked mic.
Mm-hmm.
When you
Mics.
bought, what is that? How to say? Tripod?
Boom arm.
Boom arm. Yeah.
We bought like a boom arm stand, and it was trash.
It was trash.
진짜 trash. Really trash. So we threw in the trash. And we bought.
It is in my home. I will throw it out.
Oh, it's in your home? 아직 있어?
진짜 trash.
And now we have these mic stands.
진짜 beautiful mic stand.
And then we bought mics. Actually, you already had this mic.
맞아.
So we bought another mic. And we bought this mixer, Rodecaster Pro.
Rodecaster Pro.
It's crazy good.
It's the best.
So
it's the
good.
best audio interface, I think.
Literally the best.
진짜 the
완전
best.
좋아. 그리고
최고의 팟캐스트 오디오 인터페이스예요. 진짜로.
최고의?
최고. The best.
최고? 최고, the best. And last is
this one.
you guys, the camera.
Yeah, the camera is actually is awesome.
There's no words.
It's not just good. 아니야.
Beautiful, incredible,
Beyond
magnificent.
Beyond awesome.
What's the word? Majestic.
Majestic.
Majestic 알아?
Your Majesty.
Like majestic, like just beautiful.
Your Majesty.
안
아니야.
좋아. 괜찮아. But also today we have some food.
Food.
So what food do we have?
우리 오늘은
I'm taking my shoes off.
Okay. I think so. Because it's a little bit.
진짜. 좋아. Okay.
It's service? Service.
진짜? We have service. Okay, what do we have today? We have some food? What kind of food?
We're gonna eat 초밥.
Sushi.
스시.
Is chobap sushi the same? 똑같이?
초밥 is Korean word.
Okay.
스시 is
근데 sushi is also a Korean word.
Japanese word. S-U.
But I hear Koreans say sushi.
Because it's from Japan.
Okay.
진짜? Did you hesitate?
I thought maybe there's some like it's Korean.
진짜? 아니야. 스시 is Japanese
진짜?
word.
Okay.
맞아.
Okay, so let's do this first. Okay, let's open.
좋았어.
Let's open. How are you feeling today? How are you?
I was so tired, so I slept an hour.
An hour?
So now I'm really good. I'm energetic.
Yeah. What time did you start your nap?
언제였지? From 8 to 9.
From 8 to 9?
From 8 to 9.
So you woke up recently.
That's why my face is.
괜찮아.
How can I say that? Bigger.
Puffy?
Then it's puppy.
Puffy.
Puppy. 맞아.
We say puffy.
Puppy.
Trash.
Yeah, I don't like to eat this one, so I don't need.
And service.
No service.
I don't want to. It's so loud. So
맞아.
I remember we did before.
맞아.
Our test. We did a test and we ate. What did we eat?
Mouse
Thumbs
touch.
And sound.
It's digester.
I was listening in my home. Oh my god.
I like this.
Oh, really, really.
Should we check once?
아니?
Don't need to? Okay.
I think it's okay. I have faith. 아니면 괜찮아.
이렇게? 이렇게? 이렇게?
이거 뭐야?
rice.
진짜?
죽.
쭉. 아,
어떻게 말해? 죽
죽.
뭐야?
like porridge, rice porridge.
rice porridge. 몰랐어.
We can put. 이거 뭐야? 미소 soup.
미소 soup? Did you say? 미소?
어.
Yeah.
맞아?
맞아. I don't think it's miso soup, but yeah. How do you know miso soup? Miso is Japanese word.
We say in English miso soup. Same thing.
What we call 된장찌개.
똑같지?
똑같아.
와, 똑같대?
똑같아. 미소 is 된장.
We can use this for.
Brilliant.
So this week I started to do online tutoring.
Yeah. For what?
Korean.
Korean.
I started Korean language because so before I did a Korean academy, Korean language academy in Seoul. For how long?
냄새. smell.
드셨어? 안녕. 저가. So as I was saying, I started a Korean academy in Seoul. I live in Incheon, so I went there every weekend on Saturday for 3 hours. But it got canceled because of coronavirus. So for 1 month, I didn't go to class, and my language was not improving. So I bought some classes. I paid for some classes. So my Korean teacher, she's called Yeli,
예리. 그러네.
and I successful.
Successful?
근데
How did you do?
진짜 어려워요. 진짜 어려워.
Yeah,
'Cause
the
I think-
topic was
It was so difficult. So for the debate topic, she was like, let's do about fashion. Is fashion harmful to the environment? Even in English,
it's
I have to
weird.
search information. So I had to search information and like translate into Korean, and it was a little bit difficult. 근데 I tried, and she was impressed because even I couldn't make sentences. I just try.
Please show me.
Oh, I forgot. 진짜 I forgot.
Okay.
패션. 나봐요. 아니야. 근데 I tried hard.
진짜 베이징 레벨.
No, I was better. 오염.
오염?
오염 뭐야?
pollution 아니야.
Some pollution. Kind of what pollution? Air pollution? Something pollution.
Yeah, pollution. Pollution is 오염.
그냥 pollution?
공기 오염. 수질 오염 is
공기 오염.
water pollution.
공기
yeah,
오염.
It's air
pollution.
Oh,
It's a difficult word.
Oh, it's good. It's good enough.
Good enough.
Good enough.
So I learned some words. Let's see.
오케이.
I'm
먹을
so
거야?
hungry.
오케이. Let's see it.
어.
죽. 여긴 죽을 주네요. 죽.
새우.
난 죽이 좋아.
This is shrimp. Shrimp.
슈림프? 퍼스트는 슈림프야?
And then yesterday, I did a class. It was, what was it? 그냥 just free talking. Just free talking.
Did you eat?
I put it here. So yesterday we just did free talking. Because you know yesterday, 아니요. 뭐야? On Wednesday we did a test, and I go home really late,
진짜네.
and I slept late, 4 a.m.
3 or 4.
Wake up at 3, and I slept at 4. I woke up at 9 to do.
괜찮아.
So I woke up at
To do
9 to do tutoring.
Not to do.
So she knew. Oh, you look so tired. So I told her I slept late. So we just did free talking. Free talking. 찾았나?
No, Bill, you look tired. She said. In Korean. Bill 피곤해 보인다. 무슨 일 있어? Like this.
이거 뭐야? 새우?
새우. 괜찮아.
So we just did free talking. It was okay. Actually, she's really good at English, so it's good because she can help me a lot. So I will do classes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
많아. How many times in a week?
3. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 1 class debate, 1 class grammar, 1 class
Free talking.
whatever, yeah, free talking or reading. So and then on the weekend I will study alone in a cafe. So hopefully my language can improve a lot. That's my goal. I want to be fluent.
I'm sure it will be better because you try a lot.
맞아. 어때?
연어. 제일 맛있어.
진짜 맛있어? 근데 타다. We
Please
have
introduce this one.
introduced my best friend. Jinlo.
No, he's
Good.
my best friend.
His name is Jinlo. He's my best friend, and he is blue.
He is blue.
He is blue. Oh, cute.
Cute character.
So Jinlo is soju. Soju is
Korean basic alcohol?
basic alcohol,
괜찮아?
like beverage. Oh,
beverage.
oh, you mean like hard, like
popular alcohol?
popular.
Korean
Popular. alcohol.
common alcohol.
Common. Common. 맞아. Common. So, this one is quite popular these days.
진짜 popular.
I will show you.
Actually, it was old one, but they remade.
So they called Jinlo is back.
맞아. 진로 is back.
Jinlo is back. 근데 Konglish.
진짜 맛있어.
Is back.
What?
They said
It's back.
Jinlo is back.
Is it English?
한국.
어.
Yeah. Is back.
Yeah,
Is back.
Is back 안 돼?
Pronunciation. I mean pronunciation. Is back. Is back.
is back.
근데 is 없어.
없어.
So
Just
they said
is
is
back.
back.
This is English. I thought Grammarly.
It's correct. So I will show you trick. Korean trick. Tornado.
You can see tornado.
It's quite small. 근데 이거.
다시.
조금.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. 저. 힘들어. Can you do?
After this one, after this moving, it's better.
우와.
I am
진짜
Korean.
잘해. 우와. 진짜 잘해.
You thought
I told you, 진짜. He's Korean? He didn't know.
I didn't know that.
He's becoming too old.
맞아. I didn't know that because I'm not alcoholic person. Can I say this?
거짓말.
아니야, 진짜야. Okay.
So we can drink.
아 좋아.
Actually,
진짜 좋아.
sushi is good with soju.
맞아. But
Actually,
it's not soju glass.
없어.
It's for
Shot.
whiskey.
vodka.
vodka.
whiskey.
vodka. How much? 원샷? 좋아. 아니야 됐어. 원샷이야? 투샷?
Maybe. I don't know. Okay. One shot
Yeah. First shot is
for our celebration.
for our
Health.
starting.
For our starting.
For her?
And our health too. And starting.
음.
짠. I think this soju is better than cholom cholom.
맞아.
And what is the other
More
one?
smooth.
cholom?
Smooth. 참이슬.
참이슬.
I prefer.
It's lighter and smoother.
맞아.
I think it's better to eat. Better for eating.
좋아.
Better for
진짜,
eating,
진짜.
drinking.
Sometimes native make this better for eating. You're native. I didn't know that.
Ninja Korean say. Because in Korea, they say like 먹어? 먹다, which is to eat. 근데 even for alcohol, they say 먹다. 술 먹었어? It means did you drink? Actually, real translation. Did you eat alcohol?
맞아.
But
Actually,
in
we
Korean,
have the word drink.
마시다. 마시다.
But we don't.
You don't use often.
Use a lot.
So
I thought you're Korean.
I think sometimes my Korean, my English gets worse because I speak with Koreans often, and also I'm a teacher. So when I teach people, I always like lower my language to help them understand. So I think my English these days go worse. So maybe I can learn English in this podcast. I need to go back to school.
맞아. You made your level lower for your kids, for me.
진짜 좋아.
진짜 맛있다.
So I think it's good. So then people can understand me.
맞아.
Many Korean people and other foreigners always say, I can understand your English super well.
맞아.
So I think it's okay. It's a good point.
As a Korean, we have some burden to talk to foreigner because we can't hear them
So fast.
so fast and so mumble.
Mumbling.
Mumbling?
Yeah,
Yeah.
mumbling.
아이고 그러잖아.
Like I remember the first time we met, and we had my friend. He's called Adam. Maybe Adam, if you're watching this, you will remember. So what happened? We came here. We came to this place, the same place we are here, and I met Juna for the first time with my British friends, and we were talking on the table,
맞아.
and I was okay. You can understand. 근데
Actually, I really wanted to talk to Adam.
because he's cool.
Yeah, but
Cool guy.
I can ask.
진짜 fashionable.
Handsome, and I thought he liked us. So I really wanted to talk to Adam. But okay, I could ask something. I couldn't hear after I asked.
What was it like?
So
Can you?
oh,
How did he speak?
Did you meet How many girlfriends did you meet? Like this one?
Yeah. How many girlfriends did you meet?
How many girlfriends did you meet? Four. Oh, okay. Four. Yeah. But just for example, I didn't know. Four. Oh yeah. So how was that? How was the girl?
Eminem.
After that, I pretended to understand.
Oh, I remember you said, I'm just smiling and nodding. 근데
Don't say.
진짜 몰라.
진짜 몰라. I felt really sorry
Yeah.
because I wanted to react for Adam's word. But I couldn't. 안 좋아.
Yeah. So I think even my English is getting worse. It's a good point.
Good to understand.
Good for understanding.
Well, language. It's important to share our mind or thinking. So
Thinking, yeah.
good language, good conversation. Yeah, it's not perfect grammar.
That's true. The most important thing about languages is just understanding.
맞아.
Because people think like they're too shy. My grammar is not perfect. But understanding is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Because if I'm native, I don't need to know your perfect grammar. Just say some words. Like you always say to me,
맞아.
어떻게 알아?
How did you know?
He says like cake, and then I'm like, you want to make a cake?
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's like,
How do you know? Yeah, just what should we do is just to say something.
say something.
Even it's to read.
One word, yeah.
It's just one word.
And I can
That's okay.
connect. I always do to my students. My students, I'm like,
Please,
they're like,
please.
oh, yes. I'm like, I know.
No, actually, I'm not that good at speaking English, but we can
you're good.
talk. We can converse. Brave 아니야. Confident.
Be brave. Be confident.
Yeah, be brave.
맞아.
Please be brave.
맞아.
Global friends can understand everything. They are actually what is 심리학자?
심리학? Psychology.
Yeah, they are psychology and
Person? Psychologist.
psychologist. Yeah,
psychologist.
global friends are psychologists. They can
맞아.
understand
They
everything.
can read your mind. Yeah, you just have to be confident. Me too. That's why I'm learning when I was tutoring. Just say something. And then my tutor helped me make a sentence.
So you know.
So I started to feel.
맞아.
좋아.
Oh, you are so cute. You are
It was so slow.
more hungry than me.
I'm
So
hungry.
it's yours.
I think I can finish. I will try. Also, I bought some exercising equipment. 오, 야,
Mosquito?
진짜. I got it. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋. 진짜 모기? I let it go.
왜?
I respect animals.
It's not animal.
괜찮아. It's animal.
Insect.
It's still animal?
진짜?
몰라.
You don't wanna kill even mosquito?
I didn't know it was mosquito. I thought it's just 그냥 insect. 괜찮아. He will respect me.
Summer is
I had his
coming.
life in my hand, and I released. So he will know.
Oh yeah, I
He will
think
know.
so. Oh.
He's the god.
Oh.
He's the boss.
Oh. I don't think so.
And 뭐야? 여기?
Summer is coming. But they are not that active.
Slow. I was thinking about this. If mosquitoes come, like it'd be more serious for Corona. 맞지?
They can make us
Infected.
share our blood.
Even we don't breathe or cough or wash hands.
어떡해?
They can boom boom,
안 좋아.
bam bam bam.
어떡해?
I saw it today in the shower.
안 좋아. 안 좋아. In the shower.
So I keep telling Juna every week. Oh, I was in the shower and I thought about this. Because really, every time I take a shower, how long do you take a shower for? How much time?
Just 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
So my shower always at least 20. Sometimes 30. 14 minutes. 그냥 just I have hot water and I just not sit down. I don't sit. I don't sit. I just stand there and I have a mirror. I just stand and like, do I look in the mirror? I don't know. Anyway, I just stand and like the water's just and I just like get it over me and I just think. I think about everything. Like what my plan is, what I'm gonna do tomorrow, like what happens if this happens, and always and then ding idea, and then I get out the shower, I write it, and then when I meet Juna, I tell him, I took a shower, and then dum. So shower.
I think in your shower room there is something. I don't know.
Maybe
There is something. God or
some
free secret.
praise seeker, like some guardian angel,
Guardian angel,
like
and
guider, like someone guiding me.
Someone who can I don't know the word pronunciation. Someone who can see future with the
Like
glass
prophet?
prophet.
Prophet is person who like
맞아, prophet.
Maybe prophet.
맞아, prophet. 맞아. I know the word.
prophet.
I don't know the pronunciation. Prophet.
Yeah, some kind of prophet. Yeah,
Maybe there is prophet.
maybe I am prophet.
Yeah, you are a prophet.
No, I'm joking.
And there is some guardians.
But yeah, for me, the shower is my ideas. Do you have a place where you usually think for a time, a moment? Because I feel like everybody has their own time, their own moment where they think about things.
Nowadays, I don't think a lot. So, yeah, I don't have.
Oh, really?
Just in
What
the
about
bed. In the bed.
Yeah.
Just in the bed.
In the bed.
And while I drive.
While driving, you think, 뭐 먹고 싶어?
It's too basic thinking. What?
I
You're
think it's
so.
I think it's 뭐 먹지?
It's too basic. 우리 너무 조금만 먹었어. 어떡해. Side dish. In your country, side dish is beverage. What was that? Beverage.
Beverage. Drinking?
The name. Side dish. With alcohol.
Chaser. So I told Juna before. I was telling Juna before. So in England, shout out to my England people and Americans and Europeans. But like when we drink alcohol, like soju, vodka, we have like a chaser, like follow-up drink, like Coke or Pepsi, Fanta. But in Korea, they have food as their chaser.
안주.
Anju. Anju. So they call anju, which is like some food to eat with the alcohol. So that's why in Korea, food and alcohol is always together. Always together.
Always.
If you drink alcohol, you need some food. And if you eat some food, you need some alcohol.
It's connected. 초밥 and 진로 is really good together.
진짜.
It's not bitter.
It goes well together. I think so. So what was I saying? Was I talking about something? I can't remember. I was talking about something. The shower? And
Just shower.
I bought some
Guardian.
Guardian? And I was gonna say I bought some exercise equipment for my home. I was trying to say I bought some exercise equipment for my home because my gym got cancelled. It shut down because of Corona, of course. So I bought some resistant band.
Yes, band.
진짜 좋아. So good. You think band 안 좋아. 근데 I need 미안.
Oh, you are so powerful.
So I'm sorry. 괜찮아? So I bought these resistant bands and they're so good. 그냥 like you get here 괜찮아. And you really stretch your muscle.
I figured it out.
Yeah.
Because you're tall.
So it stretches far. Maybe.
If I use
My arms are long. Yours is
I use it,
ding ding ding. Ginger is good. No,
it
really.
doesn't work.
You should try.
But because it's just.
해봐.
괜찮아?
진짜 해봐. I'll give it to you. So, yeah. Okay, we should eat this last two. Together, 같이.
그렇지?
And then we can talk about some serious topics.
Yeah. Something made you can't go to gym.
맞아. The reason I can't go to the gym.
맞아. So
Maybe you don't know. Maybe you know what it is. Everybody knows.
maybe.
Everybody is experiencing
맞아.
this
nowadays.
problem. 좋아. 짬. I'm 진짜 cautious, aware. Like I eat, I know the camera is so good. So if I do like a, I know the high definition 4K. 진짜 I'm nervous. You can see all of my mistakes.
맞아.
괜찮아. Okay. I want to clean.
We have a lot of alcohol.
We can drink.
But
We have this. So I bought this. I'm a genius. 진짜.
이거 안 좋아?
좀. We can clean. Okay. So.
Oh shit. I'm sorry.
괜찮아. So, we are going to talk about some important issues now. Okay, this is your news time. News time with Browny and Juna. So, I prepared a topic today that we're going to talk about.
We should put the background music.
There's no background music.
I know. So
그냥
just to put in. Bum 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 bum.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba,
Ba-da-bum.
ba-da-ba,
Bum.
ding 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 ding.
Bum. Juna and
Browny.
news.
Today. 오늘은
좋아.
코로나 바이러스 나빠요.
네, 코로나 바이러스 정말 나빠요.
진짜 나빠요.
안 좋아요. 너무 힘들어요.
너무 힘들어요. So, to start this, I am going to search, oh my God. Okay, how many people do you think are infected right now?
In the world?
Yeah. How many people do you think have been infected? Total. I have the number right here.
Yeah, I can.
5,
Because
4,
I saw
3.
a week ago. A week ago.
So you saw 1 week?
So
What was the number?
40만 명.
400,000 people
In the world.
in the world.
In the world.
Now there are 1,632,000 people.
Why suddenly? I saw.
Yeah, there are so many people infected now. And deaths 97,000 people. So you have the top cases. So I will go through. So the top country is USA, America. Yeah, really big. Almost 500,000.
So
And actually,
triple.
yesterday
3 times.
Yesterday they had 33,000 new cases and 2,000 deaths. And then you have next is Spain, followed by Italy, followed by Germany, followed by France, China, Iran, UK. Shout out UK.
Oh, UK.
Woohoo.
Oh, UK.
My country. Turkey, Belgium, Switzerland, Netherlands, Canada, Brazil. Oh, I missed. South Korea 어디야? 근데 whoa, we're so far down. I was thinking, where is South Korea?
없어.
So far at the bottom. Netherlands, Canada, Brazil, Portugal, Austria, Russia, South Korea. Which is interesting because South Korea was the second highest country
맞아.
for a
The
month.
first time?
For a month, or maybe 5 weeks, 6 weeks. So we're going to be talking about this topic. So actually, Corona, where did Corona start?
Can I? Yeah, in China.
In China. Okay, it started in China. And when did it start? Like January? December?
January, I heard.
I think around I think December.
Around January.
Late December, early January. And in South Korea, do you remember the first case? When? In Korea? So I searched this. I have some information.
Actually, I don't have any idea about first case.
So in Korea, the first case was late January.
Late January.
Our first, I say our. I'm just gonna say our because I live here. So I'm a part of this. Korea had their first case in late January. And at that time, people were, nothing changed.
Yeah, that time.
Everything was the same.
It's not serious.
Yeah, it was not that serious. It was one case. Also some other countries had some cases, like Japan and other Asian countries, Vietnam maybe. And I remember Philippines was the first country, except China, to have their first death. They were the first country. I remember this in my head. And I always followed, every day. How many new cases?
You searched?
Always, every day, at that time. How many new cases? And then
even late January?
Yeah, it was quite slow.
맞아.
Like
진짜
1
slow.
plus 1 plus 2 plus 3. And and I remember there were 29 cases maybe in Korea. And then the next day, no cases. The next day, no cases. And for 5 days or 4 days, no cases. Everyone thought,
it's the end.
it's okay. Then, boom. 진짜 boom. Really boom. Okay? So there was, if you're Korean, you definitely know patient 31. And if you're maybe in a different country, maybe you don't know. So patient 31 was a lady who was, how old was she? Like 60? 60 something? 50 or 60? They're quite, like, a little bit old. And she was, a religious person. And she was a part of some church in Daegu. And she was infected, but she went to many church gatherings during this time while she was infected. So after patient 31, do you know there's a name? Super spreader. So she is super spreader in
Daegu.
Korea and in Daegu, yeah. And then after patient 31, boom, tens, then hundreds, and thousands. And it was just crazy. It was like, it was insane. It was crazy. Because I remember at that time, Japan was second because of the cruise ship. Yeah, Japan was second on the cruise ship. And then Korean numbers. And we went past Japan and then boom, 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 just kept going up. 100 new cases, 1,000 new cases. And now we're okay.
Now, yeah, it's okay.
So that's what we're going to talk about is why is it okay now? Because in other countries, up, and still up, still going up. Like Italy, France, especially America, is continuing to go up. So we're gonna discuss how did Korea react and the things they did. So actually, I read something on the news. It was Korea, when they got their first case, 1 week after, they started making tests. Do you know how many tests a day? 10,000 tests per day. They made, created. Before it was
kit.
test kit. Test kit. They created 10,000 test kits per day, 1 week after their first case. And at that time, super slow. Not that many.
Yeah, that time it was not serious.
But they prepared.
How did they?
They just prepared. Because I heard, was it, the other corona, MERS?
맞아. After MERS.
In Korea, MERS was a big problem.
맞아.
I think it was, one of the top countries for deaths. So they have some, maybe some scars.
Yeah.
They know, some scars from like previous pandemics. So they were prepared. And so they started making tests. And also, what else do they do? Oh, the news. And in Korea, they have this, what do you call this? Notification.
Oh, yeah.
They have like emergency notification. And every infected person in Korea, there's a beep on your phone. Yeah. Every phone in Korea.
Beep, beep, beep,
yeah.
beep, beep.
And if you're in a cafe, like all the beeps.
맞아.
Okay, all the beeps are happening. And it tells you who's infected, where do they live, and where did they go for the whole time. What buses did they take? What restaurants did they eat at? Where their home is? Things like that. So this always reminds people, there's coronavirus. So it's like, you can never forget. There's coronavirus. Big problem. And also, that's another thing I forgot to mention. In Korea, no lockdown.
No lockdown. We opened.
Really no lockdown.
Even from China. It was
we accepted people from China, even during that time.
맞아.
And when Daegu was a problem, everybody was allowed in and out. Out of Daegu, into Daegu. So like, compared to China, Korea was very different. China, complete lockdown. America, complete lockdown. Europe, complete lockdown.
Italy,
which is terrible for economy. So bad for the economy. Nobody is earning money. So Korea is super interesting place. Like I think if you're Korean, you should be so proud of your country. Do you feel this?
Oh yeah, I think so. I have.
You sit there and you look at the news. Nobody can go to the cafe. Nobody can go to a restaurant and eat chicken. Nobody can even go to work. They can't even work. People can't work in other countries. And then people like me and you, we can just go outside,
Cool.
go to the supermarket, go to a cafe, eat some delicious food.
맞아. Like 초밥.
Exactly. So like I think if you're Korean, you should be so proud. So instead, Koreans prepared for the masks and they prepared for the tests and they did so much testing. I heard like 20,000 people per day were tested. And how were they tested? The
Drive-through test.
drive-through test.
진짜
So smart.
진짜 quick.
And I heard
Who made it?
I heard one good point about this, which I didn't think about. Drive-through test is so good because it keeps the hospital and the checking separate.
맞아.
So doctors don't get infected and like nurses don't get infected. So I heard like, not many doctors and nurses have been infected in Korea because there's no contact. And what else did they do? Also, so there wasn't a lockdown, but people themselves
맞아.
were careful. So like the cafes were not that full, not that many people in cafes. So people themselves were doing social distancing.
맞아. We have some distance from others. Even in family, they care.
Yeah.
They don't eat together anymore.
Yeah. So even there wasn't a lockdown, people themselves were being careful. And in Korea, everybody wears masks when they're sick. It's a normal culture.
90%.
Yeah.
90%.
If you're sick, you wear a mask. So it was super easy for Koreans to adapt, change their behavior. Corona, wear a mask. Not strange. So everybody was wearing masks. And of course, there was a mask problem. There were not enough masks.
맞아.
Every shop sold out. Boom, boom, boom. So how did they solve?
Government supply masks. 2 masks.
2 masks?
At the first time, 5 masks.
Oh, really?
At the first time.
I never got the 5 masks.
So I got it. I got 5 masks from
Pharmacy?
pharmacy, and I wrote my name and my citizen number.
Citizen number.
Citizen number. So, I got 5 masks. So I put in Instagram story.
Yeah.
Korean
I remember.
government is so good because I got reasonable price mask, and then it changed because each one have 5 masks
Not enough.
for a week. That's not enough. So
They changed to?
they calculate how many masks we can make, and then how many masks we can
Distribute.
distribute.
Yeah, we say distribute.
맞아. Distribute. Yeah, they supply 2 masks for a week. How can I say that? When is our birthday?
Yeah. So it was. So of course you think, there are going to be too many people coming to get the mask. Everybody. But they solved it. So basically, they, depending on your birth date, your year, they would give you a mask. So for example, if you're 1997 or 87, the last number, you will go on Tuesday. I think Tuesday is like 7 and 2. And like, when is your one? Do you know?
One. I know.
Just one?
I don't know because my last birthday is 9.
9? When, do you know which day?
Thursday.
Thursday. So on Thursday you can do 9. I think Thursday is 9 and 5.
I know only mine.
Okay. I know mine is 7 and 2. Mine is 7 and 2. But then on the weekend, anybody can go.
맞아.
Like if you couldn't go because of work. So everybody had a mask and so cheap. 2 masks, like $3.
맞아.
I guess.
$2.
$2, $3.
$2.
So it's super cheap, and it means everybody can wear masks. And masks are so effective, so useful. Like people thought before, masks are not good. It doesn't help. No, it helps.
Who think?
there was
WHO.
some-
맞다. At the first time, WHO
They said.
맞아. It's not effective.
No,
Not effective.
But it's effective.
Yeah, it
I
is.
watched a 1-hour podcast on this guy called like Michael Osterholm, and he's like a expert in infectious diseases. It's his major, and he said, like, according to the research, it's airborne, meaning it's in the air. So if you wear a mask, it will protect you from the virus. But there are some masks that you should wear. So for example, this mask is KN95, which is KF94. I think they're the same. KF94.
KF94 is better because it's more expensive.
I think it's because Korean production.
Just that.
I think it's just different guideline from different company. But yeah, KN95 or KF94 are the most effective masks because they filter most of the air and it's tight fitting. Tight. So if you wear, feel okay. And you can press on your nose and only the air comes like this. No air escapes like this. But there are some other masks like surgery mask, which is okay, but it doesn't filter all the air because it's loose fitting. So the air can come inside. And then there are like cloth masks.
Cloth?
Yeah. Like
What is
this,
cloth?
like fashion mask.
Fashion mask.
Yeah, fashion mask. So those are okay for if you cough. If you cough, it will catch. But it doesn't filter the air coming in. So if you want to buy a really good effective mask, buy KN95 or KF94. And this will help you a lot. Like this. Boom, boom, boom. So, yeah. I think that's some good things about Corona. I'm trying to think of some other things. How they solved it well. What do you think?
Mask is the best way.
Mask is the best way.
진짜로.
Everybody wears masks. And also, 소독.
소독 뭐야?
Like sanitizer.
Sanitizer.
Yeah.
It's difficult word.
So they like sanitize everywhere. I remember I heard like I saw a picture of like Korean army like wearing big suit in Daegu.
Big white suit. 맞아.
Sanitizing all the streets and cleaning. And also in every elevator, every restaurant, every cafe, every company, every business, they have hand sanitizer.
맞아.
So everybody's cleaning their hands. So yeah, you should always wash your hands. That's the most important thing too. And
Please don't touch our face.
try not to touch your face. If your hands are dirty, don't touch your face. And yeah, just if your government tells you to stay inside, you should stay inside. Like I heard my friends tell me in England, like people still go outside, go to the park, hang out.
With mask?
No mask.
Why?
Just they go outside, they hang out, and for no reason, for fun.
Be brave.
They're brave.
They are brave.
So yeah, if your government tells you to stay inside, you should stay inside because we should quickly solve the problem. But yeah, be safe and be careful.
I'm really touched. Only Korea has the alert system.
I think so.
진짜?
Maybe. So yeah, tell us if your country has the alarm system. because I don't think England has it, but in Korea it's super effective. Because one thing, it tells you if there is nearby infected person. So I should be careful.
맞아.
Or just always reminding you, Corona, Corona, Corona. You can't escape. You wake up in the morning, bing, and it makes you more cautious. I heard like there were some problems at first, like privacy.
Oh yeah.
So there was some
맞아,
debate
맞아.
at first. We should be careful about people's privacy because we release it to the public.
맞아.
So like, I heard some stories where like some people were
went to
cheating
맞아,
on their
맞아,
family,
맞아.
on their wives. Sorry. So like there was this. I heard it was like a man who he had coronavirus, and so they tracked him because when it happens, like he doesn't say, the government track what he did, so they check his. I heard they check like credit card, bills,
and GPS.
Google GPS, Naver GPS, and like CCTV. Like they just search it, and then they release. So he was caught. He went to like motel
맞아.
and
the same
motel like multiple times, and not with his wife. So maybe they broke up.
Yeah.
So there was some debate. Should there be this information public? What do you think?
Of course.
I think it's interesting.
Yeah, privacy is important. I know, but in special case, we should care about all of the people in Korea
Yeah.
or in the world.
Yeah.
It's better.
Yeah, this is what they said in the government announcement. So this is what I was saying about the government. So they even said like this. We know privacy is an important problem, but safety is more important. So I think it's okay. Yes. So we can wrap up Corona first. Wear a mask.
Wear a mask and wash our hands.
Wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds. Also, when you're washing your hands, like nails, you should always inside your nails with soap. I always do this, scratch your hands to get the soap underneath. So wash your hands properly and follow your government rules. Bing. So Corona, good. Finish.
아니야, 안 finish. Being distance.
Social distance.
Social distance.
We say social distance.
Social distance. Wear mask.
소독.
소독.
Hand sanitizer.
Government.
Follow government rules.
Don't touch.
Don't
Please
touch your face.
Your face.
Don't touch your face.
With dirty hands.
Yeah. Be careful. Next topic.
And thanks to doctor and thanks to nurse. And thanks to 한국말로 해야겠다. 예, 의사, 선생님, 간호사님들 그리고 열심히 일하시는 공무원분들 정말 다 감사드립니다. 빨리 코로나가 끝나서 정말 다시 우리나라 경제도 활성화되고 좀 마스크를 안 쓰고 다닐 수 있는 그리고 모두가 건강해지는 그런 시간이 빨리 왔으면 좋겠습니다. 감사합니다.
I'll say what I think I heard in English. So we should appreciate all of the people who are working hard, like nurses, doctors, especially nurses and doctors, and even people who are working in government and retail stores, shopping markets. They are working hard to provide necessary items for people who are at home. So I think we should appreciate everybody who are doing these difficult jobs.
And even pharmacy.
약사. Pharmacy also.
They don't earn money from that.
Very reasonably priced items, especially in Korea's case. So everybody is working super hard, so we should appreciate that and also take care of one another, and hopefully the virus will pass as quickly as possible. But it won't be quick. But if we do our part and listen to the government and follow the rules, it will be quicker.
맞지.
Not quickly, just quicker.
quicker.
Because it will take some time for this to overcome. So, yes.
진짜.
Good. And I think next week we'll probably talk more. Because there are so many things I want to talk about with Corona. Like stigma, racism during the start of it. Also, there are some false beliefs. Like it is some kind of weapon. And virus weapon. And also some like moral values of like eating animals and bats and things like this. So there are many, many things I want to talk about, but we will talk about it next time. Probably next week. So yeah.
우리 다음 주에 더 많은 얘기를 나누도록 하겠습니다. 인종차별 아니면은 뭐 박쥐를 먹는 행위 뭐 그런 거에 대해서 얘기를 할 거고 일단은 다음 주에 다시 코로나에 대한 더 많은 얘기를 다음 주에 하도록 하겠습니다.
Next week. See you next week. But now we'll talk about some topic that I don't know that much about. So K-pop.
K-pop.
Fire. The only song I know. So, for this podcast, we will talk a little bit about podcast because
podcast about K-pop.
Did I say podcast?
Our podcast we will go to
다시.
podcast.
다시. K-pop.
Fire.
Oh, so for this podcast, we will of course talk a little bit about K-pop, and because it's Korean culture.
맞아요. 한국의 문화이기 때문에 우리는 K-팝에 대한 얘기를 할 거예요.
And you know, many people around the world are interested in K-pop when they are interested in Korea. It's like a thing. They love K-pop, then they learn about Korean culture.
맞아.
So I think we should talk about it. So as I said, I'm not that good. I don't know that many things about K-pop. So it's gonna be my challenge. I'm gonna learn. I am gonna be ARMY. That's my goal.
It's good.
My goal is to become ARMY. Maybe.
It's really good for you.
Yeah.
Because a lot of our subscribers will love you.
Yeah. So help me. Help me become involved. Teach me how to be interested. Because right now, I know some songs.
Some songs.
Of
Just Fire.
And
Spring Day.
봄날.
맞아, 봄날.
봄날.
And Boy with Love.
You
Boy with Love. Oh, my.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I know some songs because I live in Korea, so I always hear everywhere. So we're gonna learn, but I do love Korean hip hop.
Hip hop.
Yeah. So actually, I love hip hop. So there are some Korean hip hop artists that I already listen to. So I know some
hip hop.
I know some hip hop.
좋아.
Some people like, I'll give you some names. Jiko. Jake Park.
Jake Park. Jake Park 좋아.
Kid Millie.
좋아.
이거 뭐야? 스케.
CK.
진짜 스케 너무 좋아해.
CK 좋아.
멋있어요.
또 스윙스 알아?
스윙스?
몰라.
모르겠어. So yeah, we can talk about hip hop too. But for BTS, I think we should first say how famous is BTS right now? Like crazy famous. Like BTS and K-pop, boom.
Yeah.
They make Korea so popular in the world. So I think we should thank.
진짜.
Like so many people know Korea because of BTS.
Because of BTS.
Like they have brought so many eyes and people and attention to Korea. So they're doing well. Even I'm not ARMY yet.
Just yet.
I'm happy for BTS and their success. So, yeah. How was your opinion on K-pop? That was my view.
Actually,
You know more than me.
yeah, of course. I know EXO or Mina, or Big Bang 21, Blackpink.
Big Bang.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Cut.
Yeah,
cut.
yeah. Okay, 다시. EXO, Monster X, Mina, 21. 21 이제 없어. Blackpink, Twice, Girls' Generation. You like that? I know a lot.
I know Blackpink.
Oh yeah.
Blackpink in your area.
Get you in your
Oh yeah, maybe I know.
있어
Maybe I know. I think I know.
We should know about girl group.
Oh, we should know about girl groups too. You can learn everything.
BTS 진짜 좋아 because I like, of course I like their song
Mm-hmm.
and their dance or their characteristics, everything I love
Yeah.
it. But what I like is they change it. They have changed it. I think they have changed it.
Appearance.
Guys, standard. Can't you understand?
Their
what I said?
standards.
The standard of men.
Oh, you mean like? Explain more.
Yeah. Usually American or European, I think, in my opinion, they like manly guy.
맞아. I
tough
thought like this.
guy.
Yeah, I thought like this.
But BTS make them, guys can wear pink shirts or pink suit, and they are cute guy
Yeah.
but sexy.
Yeah. 맞아.
Yeah, even though they are not that manly, but it's attractive.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
That's
But
true.
I'm not that manly.
Me too.
Oh yeah, you're cute too. 맞아. You're cute too.
No, I think that's interesting. I never heard this point.
맞아.
They really made a different style of guys more popular,
맞아.
and so many people love them.
맞아.
I've seen. I'm trying to be careful what I say.
Wait.
K-pop fans really love BTS.
Oh, 맞아.
Like their appearance, they just. I heard some friends. Oh my god, BTS.
Who?
My friends.
Oh yeah.
And my friends in England, they really love BTS. So they made this popular. Yeah, usually it was, but they're not big. They're quite slim.
Yeah, slim size. Not
So
that tall, yeah, but sexy.
That's sexy. So maybe it's good for us
맞아.
because.
진짜 good to me.
Oh, so actually, it's funny because most people say you look like
I
Jimin,
oh yeah.
which is BTS member.
I'm so shy.
So many people say that he looks like BTS Jimin.
He is
Show your
much
face.
better. He is much better. I know, but just yes.
What do you
some
think?
people.
어떻게 생각해? 요? 맞아?
맞아.
Shit. But
살쪘어 안 돼.
actually, some people say I look like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
It's not fair. You look like Jimin, who's like sexy superstar. I look like an old guy,
No, he is sexy superstar too.
a sexy old superstar.
But he can. He can.
But I can't do. So it doesn't matter. I just look like
He
him.
can do magic.
I can't do magic. It's tragic.
도르마무.
It was like necklace. I can see into the future. That's why I can see into the future. I'm prophet.
That's why.
That's why. Oh my god. It makes sense.
He is Doctor Strange.
I'm Doctor Strange.
He is Doctor Stranger.
I'm just 그냥 strange. 그냥 이상해. 저는 그냥 이상해요.
He is strange.
But yeah. So BTS, K-pop, we're gonna learn. So what I want you to do is just message some songs you want us to listen to,
맞아.
and I will listen to it, and I will give you my review, and I'll watch the video as well. Because I think K-pop production is super good. video production.
SM.
No, any. Like the quality.
quality.
Korean people can dance.
음.
They can dance so well.
맞아. 칼군무.
갈군무?
군무.
Like
Army style dance.
like I think it's like
Same dance.
like yeah, everyone together.
Everyone together.
The choreography is so good. We call it like choreography. Like
코로그래피.
matching.
코로그래피.
So like everyone is so good at dancing here,
Except me.
except him and me. I'm not that good.
You're good.
Just I mean,
I know your dance.
you know, just I learn from my friends. What's your dance
My dance?
in the club? What do you do?
Just how can I say that? Just enjoy the
Just
music
have fun.
and enjoy the
And you were
rhythm
scanning.
and scanning good girls and who.
Then nobody talks to you,
Oh,
so
yeah,
you
nobody.
go home.
So
and
I'm
sleep.
cry. Yeah, that's
know-
why I don't like.
I know this feeling. 괜찮아. 나도.
너무 안 좋아. 클럽 안 좋아.
맞아.
I don't want to go to club anymore because no one
Really.
approached me.
Actually, I didn't go to a club for a
Why?
long time.
Why?
I am becoming smarter. That is my goal this year. I want to be smarter.
That's why you.
Every weekend,
Every
I
weekend.
study Korean, and then on the weekday, I just work. Weekend, study, weekday work. Study, work. That's all I'm doing this year.
Oh.
This whole year, study and working. And then next year, I'm going to just study. So,
To study?
I'll be student.
When can you go to club?
Never. When I'm rich.
Yeah, he can go to club
Gangnam.
at 60 years
60
old.
years, yeah. Retirement money, pension. With my stick.
Stick dance.
So yeah, actually, I've been very good. I'm proud of myself. That I didn't go to the club. So I just studied and worked. But I enjoy it. I feel healthy. Like when I went to the club previously, I work, Monday to Friday. Then Saturday, go to the club. Sunday, bye.
맞아.
I did nothing.
이게 just
So I always felt bad. I wasted my time. But now I always feel like I did something. It feels good. It's a good feeling. Yeah. Good. So for the last point, we're going to talk about, we have interaction segment. Interaction part. So during this time, we want to speak to you. So I know like many people have many questions about career, about K-pop, about the news, about the UK, about us. Maybe you don't care. Maybe. Surely.
Please.
But for other things, you can ask us any questions. Oh, what do you think about this? Oh, can you talk about this topic? Oh, what food do you recommend in Korea? Oh, why did you come to Korea? What is your plan? What is your goal? What color is your hair? How many fingers do you have? Do you have a goldfish? Is the sky blue? Maybe. So you can ask any of these questions down below, and we will answer them.
Yeah.
And in the next episode, we're gonna answer every single question.
Yeah.
All of the questions. No, 아니. We will answer every single question.
Okay.
So it will be a special episode where we answer every question. So anything you ask.
About girlfriend? Is it okay? About sexual thing? Is it okay?
괜찮아. 괜찮아.
How many times you
괜찮아. It's okay.
How long?
It's okay. So any questions? question 뭐야? 질문?
질문.
다?
질문 모든 질문 다 해도 돼. 모든 질문 다 해도 돼.
So any questions? Ask. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's
Is anything you want to say?
한국말로 해주자. 저희가 이번에는 모든 질문에 대답해드릴 예정이니까 조금 이제 궁금한 거 있으시면 아무거나 물어봐 주시면 저희가 다음에 다 대답해드릴게요. 아무거나 뭐 손가락 10개 있냐? 손가락 몇 개야? 뭐 여자친구를 몇 명 있었어? 뭐
많아요.
IMBU.
너는
부럽다. 없어. 질문해 주세요. 저희가 다 대답하도록 하겠습니다.
네. So, before we cut, we're gonna be doing this every.
Actually, we will do Friday, but we will upload Saturday.
you
Should we
can
say
그냥
Saturday?
week. 그냥 week. In my head, week. Okay, 다시.
오케이, 다시.
So, we will do this every
Week.
Okay, so it'll be uploaded on the weekend. And we're just gonna talk about some topics about our lives, about some world issues, a little bit about K-pop, and we will talk to you about your questions and things like that. So every week we will do this. Every week this year we're gonna upload.
Of course.
Every week this year, and next year and the year after, until I am in Gangnam Club dancing with my stick. Then there's no more uploads because it's my party time. But yeah, so every week we're going to be uploading. So if you're interested in the content, you can subscribe.
Yeah.
If not, don't subscribe.
Oh no, subscribe.
그냥 still subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe. We need it.
I want you to.
So also there will be a second channel with highlight clips. So the channel name is BrownyJunaTV Clips. Okay, with an S. So we will upload highlights of this episode on the other channel, including
Subscribe. Subtitles. 다시.
including
subtitles.
Okay, we're thinking the same.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like this.
정말
Like this. Highlights. NG cut.
맞아.
Subscribe. Mind subtitles.
괜찮아. So it will be good if you can't understand well. This is not just for English speakers. We want this to be for Korean people. And also if you're wanting to learn English or learn Korean, you can look at the subtitles. They'll be English and Korean next to each other. And it will help you study. Yeah, that's it.
Maybe that's it.
I think that's it.
Yeah,
Maybe you want to say in Korean about the subtitles?
subtitle. 괜찮아? Maybe Korean can understand every English.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
진짜 sure.
They're better than me.
맞아.
Good.
오케이. 우리의 첫 팟캐스트는 이렇게 끝났습니다. 우리가 이렇게 뉴스하고 K-팝에 대해서 좀 얘기하고 그다음에 이렇게 같이 질문하고 질문 받는 그런 타임을 가질 생각이고 질문 많이 해주시면 좋고 저희가 잘할 수 있게 좀 많은 힘을 주세요. 항상 저희는 여러분들의 사랑을 먹고 삽니다. Can't you understand?
I love you.
No.
Love, salang.
I
사랑.
can live
Oh.
with your love.
I heard you salang.
Oh yeah.
Just him. Just him.
I wanna eat your love. myself.
Good.
So romantic.
Good.
Juna is so romantic.
오케이.
마지막에는 이제 딱 우리가 누르면 이제
빰빠란 딴딴따란
아유,
따따따따